What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we got some more updates coming for Season 22, which drops tomorrow from this video's release. Got some interesting ones going over today. It looks like for the Battle Pass that there is actually going to be a way to earn one of the versions of it just by playing the game, which is definitely different for Respawn and EA to wanting to do, and not just try and grab all your money as early as possible with it. But it looks like that you can actually earn a specific level of the Battle Pass by completing some challenges that they have for it as well. Some of those challenges that I have listed here are going to be play 2 matches on a district mode, deal 1,000 damage as a recon legend, deal 1,000 damage as a controller legend, open 15 supply bins, deal 500 damage with akimbo weapons, and complete 10 levels of the Battle Pass. If you do all of these, you should be able to get a level of the Battle Pass unlocked for yourself to where you do not have to actually spend anything for it, which I think is a nice change, just because we're always spending, $10, $15, $20 for the Battle Pass every single season regardless of that. Along with that, looks like we got some updates about the death boxes where you can actually go ahead and get some of the healing items a little quicker. They've changed the layout of them so you don't have to kind of fiddle around all over the place with them and try to get them while you're being shot at, or trying to just heal up and get some extra supplies on it. On top of that, there's going to be 2 splits for the Battle Pass this coming season. It looks like they're going to be 6 weeks each, which is going to be interesting to see how they do a split Battle Pass. I'm actually kind of curious and looking forward to seeing how they do that, and how easy some of the challenges are going to be to rank up if there's going to be a split on it, if you're going to have to just absolutely grind it out, or if the more casual players can play it still and get some of those rewards. On top of that, we got some leaks that it looks like arenas might be making an actual comeback. There's some new arenas trackers that have been data mined and leaked as well. So whether arenas is coming back or not, it's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to implement that back in with all the different game modes that they have in there now. Along with that, according to devs, it looks like that we might actually be getting Legend Heirlooms back again, which is something we haven't actually seen since the Qatar when they released that. So I'm actually excited for that, because some of the Legend specific ones are some of the better skins that we have seen for the Heirlooms. I think personally, I have a couple of them, and to me they're just better looking than that Universal Qatar that we have right now. We also did get our first look at the Time Jumper skins for Season 22, and I believe these are going to be for Bloodhound and a couple of other legends, but I'm not exactly sure which ones they're going to be for. I got to see the Bloodhound skin, and I believe Caustic as well has one, so they're really awesome looking. I can't wait to actually rock these ones in game, and hopefully they just look really awesome. Along with that, we got some more news about the bin reset and how that is going to work. It looks like all bins will be reset midway through a match. It will be upgraded for higher tier loot, which would explain the gold bins and the heirloom style lens that we see in one of the trailers for Season 22. So it's going to be interesting to actually see how this works, what kind of loot you can get out of it, and how quick the reset actually is after midway through the match. Along with that, it looks like that we are actually going to be getting the Bloodhound Heirloom back. This is something that devs had actually scrapped a little while ago, but it looks like they're actually bringing it back. Unfortunately, we won't actually see it until probably Season 23, so we still got a little while to wait for that one, but if we're making a comeback for the new Heirlooms for the Legends characters specifically, I'm all for it. Along with that, we got some patch notes and gameplay updates that we are going to have on here. Starting off with weapons and hop-ups. New Akimbo will be dual-wielded P2020 and Mozambique's attachments mirrored on the second weapon. So if you pick up a sight, it is going to be automatically mirrored on both of them. However, you will not be able to aim down the sights. That is the only downfall to it. But with it being Akimbo, it does make sense why you cannot do that. Havoc hipfire accuracy significantly reduced, so you won't have anyone crouch spamming the entire time while you're trying to avoid a Havoc burst fire to you. New gun shield generator hop-up is coming into the game. This will be specifically for LMGs. I'm actually very excited for this one to see if this is going to change Gibby's meta and how people use him now, because he has always been a very powerful character, but now that we actually have an additional arm shield for him, it's either going to make him obsolete or it's going to make him incredibly meta for this season, and his pick rate is going to just skyrocket. Care package change is coming in Season 22 as well. It looks like the EVA is actually being removed from the care package and being brought back to floor loot, and the R999 is going into the care package with an extended mag on it and updated features as well. When it comes to Legends, Alter is getting some updates as well. Void Nexus increased travel speed is now going to be increased, reduced ult cooldown, and more, though it is not specifying what the more is. On top of that, also, level 2 upgrade is Ring Master. I'm assuming she's going to be able to either get a ring console or survey beacon, one of the two. Crypto Surveillance Drone cooldown decreased, along with 2 new legend upgrade, a level 2 legend upgrade, which is Off the Grid. Now, this one I am very interested in to see how gameplay with him goes, because Off the Grid, his new perk that he is getting for the level 2 is going to be whenever he is in his drone reconning an area, he is actually going to be completely invisible to where enemies cannot see him. So I'm very interested to see how that is going to play, how many people actually pick Crypto, and if his meta gets updated as well, and how his pick rate's going to be. Vantage is the last one that we are getting an update for. In the patch notes, her ult, passive, and attack are all getting updated. Her ultimate is going to have 1 extra bullet on it, along with the damage is going to be increased to 100 for the first shot, 125 for the second. So it's going to be interesting to see if her pick rate actually increases and if there's any more meta for her, since we haven't really gotten anything in a while for Vantage or her mother and her storyline. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how it plays out. But let me know, guys, what are you most looking forward to in Season 22? What are you least looking forward to in some of these changes coming? Would love to know y'all's thoughts. And until next time, I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day. Have a good one, y'all.